So nice to see you guys. Welcome back to Morrowind. This is hopefully a start of our new adventure. And we're back in a good timeline. Before I start, I really want to thank all of you for all the support and just, for sticking with me even after not doing so much on my main channel and everything. I promise I will start making more videos for my main channel, more video essays. But it really feels good just being back in Morrowind. And also, I want to thank all of you for trying to help my Morrowind issue, resolving my Morrowind issue. I wouldn't have made it without you guys, really. I was, for more than 2 weeks, unable to play Morrowind. So anyways, here we are in Nivalis. You know, for quite some time, I really wanted to start somewhere else. And we have alternative start mod, obviously. And I really wanted to start in Nivalis. So, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. It feels like a really good spot to start your adventure. It's kind of removed. I really love just starting somewhere in the corner, in a remote corner of the world. And Nivalis is the perfect spot. Here's my old, new character, kinda. Yeah, this is how I spawned. I just have a basic weapon and that's it. Pretty much nothing else on me. So yeah, say hello to Rigel White-Eye. Yeah, not very original. I know. Believe me, for a couple of days I was just pounding, thinking about the new name. What should I do? The class. And I tend to overcomplicate things. So I just said, you know what? I just sit down. Start as a default knight. I'll talk about that later. Nord default knight. Which is, for me, it's a really good kind of like a foundation or basis to pretty much roleplay whatever I want. So let's take off the hat. This is Rigel White-Eye. Rigel is actually a canonical Nord name. There's a Rigel character in Skyrim. I used to call her Rigel, but I think it's pronounced Rigel. And even though it's a female character, I think it suits the male character as well. Obviously, it's inspired by the star Rigel from Orion constellation, which I kind of like. And White-Eye, I think it's self-explanatory. So this is Konya's face and Garrick Whitehand's hair. So I kind of blended two characters into one. Some kind of Dragon Ball practice here. Anyways. Oh my god, this is crazy. Yeah, Nivalis. Yeah, we are all the way up here. Let me just fix this a little bit. Let's minimize like this. Alright. So, I haven't really thought much about things to do. Today we're gonna probably spend some time in Nivalis, and I would like to survive and walk down south to Firewatch and join the Fighters Guild. So we're gonna quest in this area here, which I kind of neglected for quite some time. So let's, quest, level up, and we will slowly make our way down to Narcissus. And, I mean, look at all this. Look at all this content. I spent a lot of times here around the Tyr River for the past year. So let's take just a little break. And I also enjoy this place, like Firewatch, Helnim. And also the Telvanni content is very new to me, so let's see. Alright. God. There was a moment that I thought, this is it, no more Morrowind for me. So anyways, we have a boat from Skyrim, which kind of makes sense. This is a coast, right? So if you come from Skyrim, this is where you will end up. And I think canonically in Nerevarine, they say we were imprisoned in the Imperial City, right? First by carriage and then by boat. I never kind of got it how exactly we reached Sedanin. We had to come from north and sail through the, inner sea. and all the way to Sedanin, out of all places. Because we are supposed to go to Balmora to meet Caius, and Sedanin has a direct Seal Strider. Plus Sedanin is like this official entry gateway to Wardenfell. But yeah, that's like a long round journey. Anyways, I am babbling. Let's see.
Watch your step.
Welcome to Nivalis, traveler. Best not to stay out in the cold too long.
I'm listening.
Oh, she can actually take us to Firewatch. And Dagonfell and Bal Oira and Bahramu. Or Baramu. I will reconsider. Tell me about Nivalis. This is Nivalis, traveler. Are you looking for services or someone in particular? Not a lot of options in Nivalis. Jana Livia's store sells general goods, and Marcella can repair your weapons and armor. If you're just hoping to rest your head or fill your belly, the Black Ogre is the only inn in the town. Tibera Rone is the commander of Icebreaker Keep, the Imperial Navy fort that surrounds Nivalis. Alia Alberus maintains the Imperial Cult Shrine in the keep. And Dugmund Windwhisker keeps the Mages Guild outpost running. Oh, and then there's Arlo Ajaxus, our local nuisance. Yeah, my favorite character. He's one of those Red Templars, exiled all the way out here by the Elder Council, to keep him out of trouble in Cyrodiil. Good for Cyrodiil, I suppose, but wish they could have exiled him someplace else. I can feel the chill here. Let's go inside somewhere. Actually, I didn't realize Nivalis has a outpost for the Mages Guild. That's interesting. So Nivalis, you know, the name sounds interesting, but actually it's related to snow in Latin, right? So Nivalis is something like snowy or snow. It's basically Arctic version of Pelagiat.
It's fine with me. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Muriel Usina or Ukina. She's one of those tribes or people from the Eastern Archipelago, right? Pandonea? Or is that South? God, I mixed that up. Let's go. Yeah, Arlo Ajaxus. Yeah, Nivalis is, I think, a fairly new settlement to build around the keep. Similar to Pelagiat. So really, it's like a Arctic version of Pelagiat. You know? This guy, Arlo, I'm so
Speak freely,
hyped. Like, I don't know where to go first. And my mind works like 200 miles per hour. I need to like chill. I need to chill a little bit. Wait. So yeah, I think they redesigned the Red Templar armor. They made it more orangey, or you know. So these guys are very interesting. This guy is kind of exiled out of Cyrodiil to this remote outpost, but they are legit. They are legit order of Templars or Knights or Crusaders. They're very fanatical. They are like all about worshipping Tiber Septim. And they have a very interesting lore background. He actually has a quest related to the Fighters Guild, right? Nice. Oh, he's warming up his iron dagger. I wonder why. I wonder why he put the dagger there by the fire.
These dark elves are a grim bunch. No fun at all.
I think he also has a quest to retrieve some sacred drink.
You want something, friend?
Let me see. Tiber Septim, Talus Stormcrown, Tiberius Imperator. My tongue speaks the many blessed names of the Emperor Eternal, citizen. But it is a weak instrument. How I long to be brought closer to his glory. To feel my blood mingle with his, My very flesh made armor for the empire, which embraces the world. A yoke for the mighty and the weak, that drives us unto the red glory of war. It is Incarnadine of which I speak. Tell me more about it. Alas, it is forgotten. We drown in bureaucrats and petty kings. The brass-clad glory of Tiber Septim mere inches away, yet ever unreachable. Incarnadine is his blood, citizen, flowing from his thundering heart through arteries that span the centuries so that our debased generation can still taste his power. They call it a drink, a wine even, yet it is more. I am a Red Dome Templar, one sworn to the living will of the First Septim. Yet I am spent, relegated to this far corner of the Empire. The visions of Incarnadine once burned within my eyes, but memory now fades from my tongue and my sight. I know they keep a bottle of it in Icebreaker Keep. So much have I given for Tiber Septim's dream. With but one sip I would again know vindication in both body and mind. I happen to have some. I don't, really. I could retrieve this Incarnadine for you. I'm gonna say that. You would? You honor me, good Nord. The soldiers at Icebreaker Keep are sorry lot. They serve for coin or for law, not for the Emperor. They may heed you if you are of the Legion, otherwise do what you will. Return the Incarnadine for me, so that I may know my master, and you shall be rewarded. That's a champion, Arlo Ajaxus of the Morrowind Imperial Legion to you, knight. Do you have it? Not yet. So he is addicted to Incarnadine, basically, which is... I still don't know what it is, but it's a legit drink. Like a... some kind of a psychedelic... how would you call that even? It causes hallucinations.
Yes?
And it's supposed to be like a blood of Tiber Septim mixed with wine. But I don't know much lore behind it. Let me see. I've met a man named Arlo Ajaxus who claims to be a Red Dome Templar. He is in a bad way and is practically begging for a sip of a drink called Incarnadine. I've agreed to retrieve the Incarnadine for Arlo. It's being kept in the treasury room of Icebreaker Keep in Firewatch. I've never tried to... I don't think I've tried to retrieve it. So let's see, I have 50 septims. Yeah, I don't even have Caius's papers. We're gonna have to go to Sedanin if we want to start the main quest.
What's your story?
Yeah, I don't think I have enough gold.
Have a look around. I have a feeling you'll find what you're looking for.
Icebreaker Keep is the fort that surrounds Nivalis. You know what? Let me check. Oh, there's the Mages Guild tower. I literally never even went there. Let me see. Wow. Don't mind me. I'm just going up. I'm supposed to go up.
Do you seek an audience with me?
Prison.
Yes?
Wow.
Weak as wheat. Never does a thing.
That's a nice cozy prison. Shirava. What can Shirava do for you? Shirava does little jobs here and there. How unfortunate. Oh, look at the blood. Someone's being busy. Lish Grogarok. What are you gawking at? It's bad enough being unjustly imprisoned. I don't need your sneering at me through the bars. Really? Tell me about it. I am an adventurer by heart. I found my calling on the Sea of Ghosts. For years now I patrolled the coasts, slaying sea beasts and protecting fisher folk. Just recently I cleared out a den of pirates in a Nullable Bay and took their ill-gotten goods, to return to their rightful owners, of course. But no good deed goes unpunished. Soon after I was caught by the crew of the Ghost Runner, who accused me of piracy. Now I'm locked up in here, so close but so far from the open water. A sad tale, I'm sure you agree. That's quite a story. I think you have a different history with piracy. What do you mean by that? You're no different from those daft Navy sailors. I think he's all pretending. Hey, wow, look at those eyes. I don't know you, what do you want? Man, Nivalis has a, big criminal population. How would you call that? Compared to the population, the number of citizens, the ratio is pretty bad. I need to go. I want to check the Mages Guild. Can I join? Oh, there it is. I wonder if I can join. Oh.
Speak freely, friend.
I would like to go here.
I'm listening.
I would.
Speak freely, friend.
Ooh. I would like to the Faery. Faery have been on Tamriel in all probability long before recorded history. Perhaps since or before the days of the Elder Ones. Their tales of their mischief are found in every culture, in most every village, town, and the city-states in the Empire. Alternately, they are called Faery, Fae, Iliadi, Sprites, Pixies, and Sylphin. And their natures seem to flit from one story to the next with the same variation. It could be almost to be said that fairies are anything unpredictable in nature. The noted scholar Artabazus, studying at the time in the Crystal Tower of Somerset Isle, developed an interesting if controversial theory about Faery. He organized the Fae variants on a chain, beginning with the glimmering sparks called Pixies or Willoki by the Red Guards at one end, and the godlike beings such as Gaetus, Conus, and Sigria at the other. Is Gaetus the stone, the one like made of stone, like a stone giant basically? It was, I think, on the poster, this concept art for what was supposed to be Elder Scrolls 3 Tribunal back in like late 90s, before they changed to Morrowind. There was this artwork of a female warrior fighting this like a stony kind of entity made of like rock. And I think people said that it's called Gaetus. It could be that. It's one of the interpretations. Anyways, in the middle are human and semi-human beings generating up to intelligent trees, brooks, rocks, even mountains. All of this was a new and completely original theory, and would have prompted enthusiastic, if somewhat skeptical response had Artabazus not added this footnote. It may be that elves as a whole are part of this chain, above Willoki and below Nephrine. They certainly have similar features and propensities for magicka as the other fairy. No elf like to be put in a hierarchy slightly above whimsical pranksters like the Willoki. And Artabazus was challenged on his assumptions based on the very slight coincidences. Nevertheless, with the modification, his Faery chain theory has gained wider and wider acceptance since its publication. The hierarchical chain is not, in the strictest sense, an order of command, while Gaetus and Sigria are said to be surrounded by a host of minor sylphim. Faery on the whole are not followers nor leaders. Their plans and schemes are not governed by a higher purpose, simply by their own whim. To this, most Faery scholars agree, because it is based on coincidental evidence and supported by auxiliary theories. It may very well be wrong. It reminds me of this like a medieval concept of the ontological hierarchy or chain of beings. So maybe it was a little bit inspired by that. But yeah, fairies used to be legit in Elder Scrolls. In Daggerfall probably. I never played Daggerfall. Maybe
Yes.
maybe we are all fairies. Fairing around. Join the cult. Yeah, but I have to pay 50 gold, which this is all I have. Next time. Alia Abertus. You serve kine. This is kine, right? This is supposed to be a bird.
You want something,
Let me
friend?
save here. I'm gonna keep saving more frequently because
You
I'm...
want something, friend?
Welcome to Nivalis, traveler. You really want to talk? Let's talk. Altoa. This is the island of Altoa. It's the northernmost inhabited island in Morrowind province. I'm Marine of the East Navy. Tell me about the rumors. Sure, this is an imperial town, but with all the unrest in Cyrodiil City, people are talking about what will happen here if the Imperial Legion gets recalled. If the rumors about Nira, Uldram and Tel Rivus are true, we might find ourselves at the wrong end of her experiments. Wait, who's that? If you find yourself in trouble, when you're tired, slow down to a walk, look around, catch your breath, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, this is it. Curtain wall. This could be it, right? There's so many guards. It should be up here. All right. Hmm? Oh.
So, where are you from?
Oh, Damas, you're unique. I'm archer and deckhand of the East Navy. There are always strange noises coming from the direction of Yamandalkal. Not just strange, otherworldly. Really? What's that? It's a Daedric ruin south of Nivalis. It's a bad place, best avoided by civilized people. Sure. I'm an archer. Daedra, you know what they are. I know. Okay. Nivalis is just one street, just like Pelagiat, really. With the docks at the west end and the Icebreaker Keep at the east end. There's a tavern and a general goods store in the middle, along with some residential dwellings. Icebreaker Keep hosts facilities for the navy, as well as the tiny Mages Guild outpost. A road heads out east to the rest of Altoa, but there's not much to see there. Only the little village of Bahramu and the Telvanni Tower of Tel Rivus. Oh, okay, Tel Rivus. They're doing some experiments there. Look at the snow. This is how Sheogored would kind of look. It's not as north, but it's pretty north. So the only reason the Sheogored is not snowy like here is maybe due to proximity of the red Red Mountain, right? Wait. Let's try here. All these keeps, like Icebreaker, Windbreaker, Waterbreaker, or whatever, they're all built to fend off the Akaviri invasion. Ash and Blood, the Imperial Simulacrum in Morrowind, Volume 2. Should we start collecting? Can I? Let's save. So if I crouch, if I pick it up. Ooh, risky business. This is a bad start. I'm starting to steal already. I don't know what am I doing. You've seen nothing? Oh. Imperial War Axe. I have iron rapier. Do you mind if I take one? It's X, and I'm a X building knight. You know, I love playing a default knight because I can just do whatever I want with it, really. Okay, this is... Ooh. Oh, this is Tibera Ronne.
Speak freely, friend.
I heard you're the boss here. Got any jobs for me? I love your eyes. Both eyes, both of them. I don't recall sending for a knight. Milady, do you need something? I am Tibera Ronne, Commodore of the East Navy. I am in command of Icebreaker Keep. It was built back in Empress Morihata's day, when everyone was terrified that the Akaviri were going to come screaming back across the Padomake to sack Tamriel in revenge for Uriel V's failed invasion. The Akaviri never came, though. That's because they're among us, hiding, shape-shifting. Baramu is a dark elf village south of Nivalis, sitting in the middle of Altoa Isle. It's a dreary little place. I have no time to train civilians. You have to join the East Navy. Can I join the Navy, actually? Navy casualty list. Yeah. Defense of Morrowind. Island strongholds. Wow. Yeah, I thought that this was gonna be big one. And it's only volume 1. Alright. Ah, finally.
I'm listening.
Bacola Herenius. I like how there are few unique guards for some reason. I like that. It's just an outpost. Anybody here? Wow. What? Seen any elves? What is this? What kind of magic is this? Dogmund.
Today is your lucky day.
so let's hear it.
Wind Whisker. Talos the Dragon Bum? What? This is the one that mocks Talos, but why? Welcome to Nivalis, traveler. Best not to stay out in the cold too long. Oh, fast travel service. I'm Dagmund Windwhisker. I run this little outpost for the Morrowind Mages Guild. It's seen better days, this outpost too. Arlo Ajaxus has been even more irritating than usual recently. Last night, everyone could hear him shouting like a madman outside his house. And earlier this week, he was demanding supplies from Jana Livia for a campaign against the drag beneath the sea. Poor guy. He's having addiction withdrawal, you know? And the funny thing is probably no one can defeat him. He's probably better fighter than all of Nivalis combined. Don't be afraid to invest in armor. Even if you carefully avoid close combat like a smart spellcaster, things do go wrong. Yep. I'm a guild guide. Wait, is there anything else here? Just wanna check. I wanna check what's at the bottom. It's a big tower. Oh, there you go. Interesting. A less rude song. In Morrowind there is a sin, but pray do not confuse Dunmer variety with that found in tepid Western society, compared to which it near is piety. It isn't terribly indigenous calling it prudery, observing the dark elf inversion to nudity. After all, the preferred sort of ludity in these parts is far more pernicious. From the Ashlanders to the wettest fishes, you'll find pleasure and pain quite delicious. In Morrowind, bro. If you find yourself with unkind kinship with your kind, you'll find it all in Morrowind. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just... Teleportation praxis. The dawn magics. Oh god, we need to read all of this, but not now. Intervention. Oh. Yeah, I want to know how this works. I mean, it's free for taking, right? There are 2 beds, so there's probably someone down here. Look at the icicles. This is so cool, man. He's... Oh, wow. Vampire skull. The caves of ice. Oh my god. We're getting some cool books here. Arcade, the God. I think that's a kind of common book. Arcana Restored. What's that? A handbook. Okay, no worries. Shock resistance. Biography of Baranzaya. What's this here? Piala wine. Nord mead. I'm not gonna steal his stuff, just the books. It's not a true Morrowind experience if you don't take something for a souvenir. So, we can use a boat or teleportation to Firewatch. But I want to stay a little bit more in the Nivalis. It's getting dark. Let's... die. Not bad. I want to check the Black Ogre. I just love these unique signs.
You've got the better of me, so go ahead.
Welcome to Nivalis, traveler. Best not to stay out in the cold. Jossa, at your service. I'm captain of the Gear Falcon. My crew and I are laying over in Nivalis en route back west to Winterhold. Oh, can you take me there, man? Can you take me? Yeah, I don't have Skyrim Home of the Nords installed. I tried to add it again, but there's something about it that just breaks my game and keeps crashing and reporting errors. And I don't mean just those like standard texture errors that you get in a graphic extender generation. That's kind of like whatever. I mean like something just make my model list unstable, unfortunately, because I really want it. And actually there's a very good alternative start where you can start in the Cart Weston as a bounty hunter. And actually I wanted to start like that too. So you can start in the Skyrim, you know, do a couple of bounties, get some gold, and then travel to Morrowind. But it just kept crashing my game. Plus maybe next year they're gonna release the full Markart hold. So that'll be good. I can't wait till then.
Can't a girl get a break?
Excuse me. Phobos?
Sarah.
Welcome to Nivalis, traveler. Oh, he's a commoner. You look really commoner in Nivalis? People in Nivalis are either traders or, you know, in a navy. What would a commoner do here, actually? Like what? Talk to everyone. I do whatever needs doing. Cooking, cleaning, building, baking, I guess. Being a commoner means like it's an umbrella term for many, many things.
Ah, hello. Did you want something?
Hey, good looking? No, chump, not you.
Oh. I had some hopes for a second. Anyhow. Kevlin. Psst, psst. Hey, Kevlin. Hey. Come on in, Nord. Pull up a bar stool, warm yourself by the fire, or tuck yourself into one of our warm beds. I own this tavern. Why do you call it Black Ogre? Do you have any, like, history? Navy patrols have been encountering more drags in the waters east of Altua. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god. So they say the Arlo Ajaxus was yelling in the middle of the night. He wants to start a crusade against the drag. He's actually not insane. And he just mentioned that too. In my previous playthrough, which was, you know, sadly broken. I wonder if it was in the last episode, in the previous playthrough. There was, I found a drag citadel here somewhere, or here somewhere. Probably more like here. So what if Arlo Ajaxus actually legitimately knows? Because everyone here says there's more drag encounters. So maybe that's why Arlo Ajaxus is kind of like, give me my Incarnadine.
Everywhere dirt.
So he's kind of insane, right? He's addicted. But he also, you know, speaks truth, like some kind of weird way.
What's this all about?
Dude, I feel like I'm in Skyrim. Goodfried. That's a Nord cough. Gidfrid. I'm something of a Nord too myself. Seen any elves?
Today is your lucky day, so let's hear it.
Galstov. Greetings, traveler. There's not much to do here. But I'll be willing to play a game of 36 if you're looking to pass the time. No, I don't want to play any game. I'm a barbarian and I'm proud of it. I like the wilderness and know how to live comfortably on the land. I know the various creatures of the wild, how to hunt them, what bits are good to eat and what bits the city folk will pay for. I know weapons and armor and how to stay healthy. Nice. Yersod? He serves drinks, alright.
You've got the better of me, so go ahead.
Ooh. The Yellow Book of Riddles. You guys don't have a bard? What's this? Is this where you go? Oh, is this where they go to like ease themselves? I love this song, man. The million.
Seen any elves?
Yes. You just blessed this whole playthrough.
You've got the better of me. So go ahead.
The Million Lessons of Shor. I really believe these are all like books edited by Tamir Rebuilt. In the time of Shor, the mightiest and handsomest of the gods, he was passing through the lands of the northeast before the war with the Golden Mare. Shor came to the village of the Jellybag herders. They're talking about Morrowind, right? Netches, Jellybag, Netch, a bull Netch, Betty Netch. Disguised as an inconspicuous traveler, Shor took a Jellybag herder's wife and said, "I am the children's god, chief of all others. In you is beauty enough to take my bed, which you will keep until my boredom comes." It kind of reminds me similar of the Norse legend of Rig, who was actually Heimdall, where he traveled around and slept with different women and started like a different castes, like a caste of, you know, thralls or slaves, caste of freemen and a caste of jarls, the noblemen. Kind of reminds me of that. Like when, you know, when gods take this like a disguise and travel around among the mortals. It actually happens a lot in Morrowind. In the vanilla game, you meet at least three divines. Two of them are disguised as the regular mortals, and one wolf, who is just openly. Actually, not even open. Actually, even he doesn't say he's you know, Tiber Septim or Talos, whatever, a wolf. So yeah, all three kind of pretend that they are mortal. Then Shor threw the Jellybag's herder's wife into his bed. That's how I like it, bold and direct. Where she experienced 7 or 8 months with the handsomest of the gods, until at last his boredom came. That took him a long time. Soon after, she was thrown back into the village of Golden Mare, who, upon seeing her pregnant belly, accused her of adultery. In a desperate attempt to save herself, the Jellybag herder's wife came up with the most ridiculous of stories. I was approached by Ayem, that's Amalexia. So yeah, they're a Dunmer. So Shor, according to this, had naughty times with the Dunmer. I was approached by Ayem, who cast a spell on me and sent me to the castles of the Drag deep beneath the ocean's surface. On and on she went, making up stories of her encounter with a Lord of Clocks, Sotasil, 7 demons, I don't know who's that, dwarves, and a great number of odd things. Her fellow Jellybag herders, captivated by her false tale, sent her to the Morning Hold, where the god kings of the Golden Mare accepted her story with zeal. Uh-oh. And thus the bastard child of Shor was raised as a king among the golden mare, who still remained blind to the simplest of truths. And the ending of the words is Shor. What the heck did I just read? Who are they possibly talking about? And wasn't Shor like dead ever since the Mundus was created? Because he was sacrificed? No, that was Lorcan. But Shor is Lorcan. Oh my god, my head hurts. I'm not... The Million Lessons of Shor. What's this? It's crazy just how many new books are in
I must be
Nivalis.
going, so if you could make it quick.
You may speak.
Nice. Look at that.
Yes.
Shinsei. Save. Welcome to Nivalis, traveler. Oh, she's a trainer.
Knowledge you need, I have for right price.
Who are you? A scout? I'm a scout. Yeah, tell me about Tel Rivus. Tel Rivus is a Telvanni tower on the southern end of Altoa. It grows from the ancient Dunmer stronghold of Andvarion, which has been garrisoned with Telvanni retainers. Oh, so we have a Telvanni tower growing out of the Dunmer stronghold south of here. Tell me about Andvarion. It's the ancient stronghold on the southern end of Altoa. Some new Telvanni mage lord grew a tower out of it. So now everyone started calling the place Tel Rivus. Fascinating. But I really mean that. Just how, you know, this mage lord decided to start his own little clan. Telvanni clan. And it's, you know, they're all kind of independent. But someone earlier mentioned some kind of experiment going on there. And what will happen to this place once the Imperials go back to Cyrodiil. So the guy from Tel Rivus may claim Nivalis, probably. So he's expanding his political power and influence. Okay. Morrowind, Inner Sea. I'm just gonna click on these things. Alright. Thanks, Shinsei.
Over there.
Off, over there. I got,
What Khajiit do for you?
let me see something. Just very, very fast. Glow in the dark. Ah. Oh. Yeah, we can add or remove interior lights. Yeah. Shabby. Over there. Who are you? The trade of a smuggler. If you're heading into the backcountry, always carry a couple of restore. Yeah. Look at these colors. This subtle depth of field effect is so gorgeous. Lock level. Ooh. Who is here? Sorry. My bad. Hmm?
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
Is she a thief? There's always a thief in every tavern. Or a rogue. Nightblade and a conjurer. I heard the Nightblade is one of the most OP vanilla classes. Nightblade. I read it somewhere. It was basically Nightblade and what else? Battle Mage, I think. And one more. Someone did like an in-depth analysis, and they basically concluded that Nightblade is like one of these three most powerful, like a vanilla classes. But I don't know what's a Nightblade. Let me ask her. blending the disciplines of the stealthy agent and the subtle wizard. I move unseen and undetected, foil locks and traps, teleport to safety when threatened, or strike like a viper from ambush. The College of Illusion hides me and fuddles or pacifies my opponents. The College of Mysticism detects my object, reflects and dispels enemy spells, and makes good my escape. The key to a Nightblade's success is avoidance, by spell or by stealth. With these skills, all things are possible. Sounds intriguing, to be honest. Jocelyn Stoinless. What are you doing here? Wow, what time is it? 7 p.m., that's why. Shall we go outside? Oh. Insanity. Pure insanity. Look at that. Taking some screenshots. There you go. Well, I think this is good for starters. I just wanted to scratch into this playthrough. And of course we're gonna sink deep very, very soon. But you know, what matters is that we just started the playthrough. So I believe it'll be the best to go to Firewatch. There are a couple of ways I can walk down, but you know what? I just remembered this area is actually this area is pretty hostile. There's lots of roaming Daedra because it's a Telvanni, and you have to like kind of cross this water and go all the way. Yeah, this region is not so innocent. And I'm only level 1. It's possible, but instead, why not we just teleport to Firewatch, and then we can join the Fighters Guild and start from there, like the real deal. All right? Because I haven't done that quest in a long time. We can join the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, and many different things. I'm really happy to finally play Morrowind. Look, it works. It finally works. And thanks all to you guys. So, yeah.
Can I help you?
Hopefully this is the start of a brand new fun playthrough. And, yeah, I'm going to be playing pretty frequently. And same time, of course, I will also continue Starfield and Skyrim. Just to have it all mixed up. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys gonna stay with me on this playthrough and we're gonna have fun together. There's so much to explore. I believe there's some new content added by the latest Tamir Rebuild patch. And so we're gonna check it out. My mod list is pretty much the same visually and content wise, so yeah. I also have Project Cyrodiil, obviously, which I really had to see how can we go there to Anvil eventually, because I really love Kingdom of Anvil, the quest line, and just the number of loot, the equipment we can get there. It's insane. So yeah. Anyway, this is it for today. We explored Nivalis, and in the next episode we're gonna go to Firewatch and join the Fighters Guild and have fun. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.